On day 33 of the partial government shutdown, President Trump told the House Speaker he wanted to go ahead with his State of the Union address next week. She said no, not while the shutdown continues. So we wait now to hear if and where an address happens next week. A CBS News poll out today shows 59% of Americans currently disapprove of the job the president is doing. That is a high for this poll during this presidency. Nancy Cordes has more.
As federal workers protested their lack of pay, the president and House Speaker squared off over a speech.
We just found out that she's canceled it, and I think that's a great blotch on the incredible country that we all love.
Hello. You got my letter?
President Trump was reacting to this Dear John letter from the Democratic Speaker, officially disinviting him from giving his State of the Union address in the House chamber next Tuesday.
Because government is closed.
Pelosi made the power play after Mr. Trump wrote her, vowing to give the speech on schedule and on location.
The State of the Union speech has been canceled by Nancy Pelosi because she doesn't want to hear the truth.
Republican leaders leapt to the president's defense.
This resolution I'm about to sign would allow the State of the Union to go on as planned.
But Pelosi has the power to block that, too, and argues the public is on her side. A new CBS News poll finds that 7 in 10 Americans do not believe that funding for a border wall is worth a government shutdown. 6 in 10 say the shutdown is causing serious problems for the country. Unpaid Coast Guard members deploying to the Pacific and Middle East got this send-off from their worried commandant.
I find it unacceptable that Coast Guard men and women have to rely on food pantries and donations to get through day-to-day life as service members.
For the first time today, furloughed workers descended on a paralyzed Capitol Hill as Senate Chaplain Barry Black called on a higher power for help.
Those who work deserve their pay.
The president says he is looking into alternative locations if he can't give his State of the Union address here on Capitol Hill. And he already has several invitations, Jeff, including one today from the governor of West Virginia, who offered up his state capital instead.
Okay, Nancy. Also, our poll here does shed some light on what is driving this stalemate. Can you talk about that?
Right. Well, it shows that leaders are dug in because a lot of their voters are dug in, too. Take a look at this. 65% of Republicans said President Trump should not sign a spending bill if it doesn't include funding for a border wall. And 69% of Democrats told us the opposite, that Congress should refuse to fund that wall. As the Senate chaplain put it today, Jeff, something has got to give.
All right, Nancy, thanks very much.